大家好，我係澳亞民族電視台嘅 Philip Lau。今日好高興，我哋喺度咧係訪問一下我哋一個第二戰嘅老兵陳欽先生嚇，佢個英文名叫做 Hamilton Chan。OK， 陳生你好，想問一問你當時參加二戰係咩時候咧？係咩年紀嘅時候參加二戰咧？
咩時候啊？
咩年紀就幾時參加二戰嘅？請問你？
OK， 我啲劇都唔係幾記住細十幾嗰時年。
So we just want to know which year you starting to join the Air Force for the World War II? Which year? Which year?
Which year?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's way back. I think it's 1946, 44.
44. Okay. Oh, during the World War II. And then, are you the Air Force or the Army?
Air Force, yeah.
And you are serving the pilot for 4 years.
4 years in the Air Force. Yeah.
So are you a pilot or just serving thing in the airport?
No, I'm mainly an engineer, fixed plane.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm not a pilot.
Okay, so engineer.
Because at the time, 有人問我你想做 air crew.
Yeah.
The only position we have is rear gunner.
Oh.
No good.
Okay.
Because they shoot the rear gunner first.
Okay.
So I don't want that. I was just ground staff.
Okay.
Just repair plane.
Yeah. So what's the intention for you to join the Air Force at that time? What's the intention? I mean, what job you are doing before?
What job I was doing before?
Yeah.
I was in the public service before that. Yeah.
Okay.
Before that.
And you are a volunteer. You joined the Air Force by yourself, not by someone asking you to do so.
I joined the Air Force with a friend of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine. We had to put our, down up a bit, and also we had to forge our father's signature.
Okay.
To join.
Okay.
But in those days, they only accept people English. You must have.
Yeah, speaking. Yeah.
British blood in your British. Yeah.
Okay.
But Asian blood. But after a while, they accept us because they're losing a lot of men.
Okay.
So we did that.
And before that, you are an engineer for engineer. I mean, you know all the mechanics things about the planes, everything.
Well, actually, no. I was forced to because during the war year, if you're 18 over, you must register with the what they call anybody over 18 must register with the name. I can't think of the name of it, but you have to be sent by the government. It's called manpower.
Okay.
It's called a manpower. Department of Manpower.
Okay.
So if you're 18 over, you must report there, and they will assign you a job in one of the war industry.
Okay. And where you are servicing in, like in Darwin or in Western Australia or in?
Oh no, I serviced the plane in Victoria first.
Victoria.
In Sale.
Oh, in Sale.
But a plane. Bomber. Service a plane there.
Okay, yeah.
Before I was sent to Japan.
Oh, you sent to Japan as well?
Yes.
Okay.
After. Because when the war just finished, they discharged all the personnel. So as a result, they asked us, we will sign for 2 more years in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Just to keep things going, otherwise to be out of mechanics and pilots. That's the part of the reason I stayed there for another 2 years.
It is not easy for you to stay in Japan because you don't speak. It is not easy for you to stay in Japan. You don't speak Japanese, eh?
Japan?
Yeah, you said that you were sent to Japan, but it's hard for you to stay in Japan because you don't speak Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. That's okay because the Japanese, they didn't trust us at first because we occupied Japan at the time. The war was just over. Okay, they're not sure what it'll take us, whether we start, being cruisers.
Yeah. So after World War II, are you also joined any other war like Korean War or Vietnam War or something like that?
No, after World War II, I was discharged in 1948.
1948, yeah.
So 44 years I stayed in the Air Force. Discharged 1948. Then I worked for the public service.
Okay, so you back to the back to the communities, huh?
Being ex-service, and they would accept us. Public service, okay, yeah.
And but now you got a good family, you got a great grandchildren, maybe.
So I work for the taxation department,
Okay.
the PMG, postal department, and a couple other departments as well.
And your contribution to the country is having your children, serving with Australia as well. Yeah.
Then my friend, we have two friends, started an import business from firstly from Japan and Taiwan, import, and China.
Okay. What's the main product for you to import?
Mainly a gift item.
Gift item, yeah.
Because they were selling well, because after a long period, there was no Asian
product,
artifacts coming here. So we were able to sell them fairly well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen them a long time. So
yeah. And do you join this ANZACS Day every year, like 11th of November for Remembrance Day all the time as well? 25th of April, ANZACS Day.
Oh, ANZACS, yeah. You mean the RSL?
RSL,
yeah. Remember the RSL too? Return soldiers,
You always, because we also joined the
But they were not happy having us, the RSL, because when we were in Japan, they claimed it was they don't trust the Japanese women, like people, like all the soldiers play up with the Japanese women. So RSL is not happy with that.
So your wife is a Japanese woman? Your wife is a Japanese woman?
She's an ABC, Australian-born Chinese. But I only met her after the war, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
luckily, I met her. She's an ABC. But during that time, when I discharged from the Air Force, they wanted to deport me.
Oh, really?
Because in those days, white Australia policy.
Okay.
They want to kill all the Asians.
So
colour people that kill them.
Okay. So you are forced to do as a businessman,
I try to delay them, as long as I can. So finally, I married ABC, Australian-born Chinese. And then it's okay.
Okay. So what about these medals? How long? When did you get all these medals?
Which War Service Medal. It's like War Service Medal. This 39 for the war. Service Medal. Japan. And the Peacock Association Medal. Yeah.
You get all those. It's around 1948, 1949 during that.
Yes. In those years. But if you're in the war, Second World War, you get these two.
Okay.
It's called the 39 War Medal. Okay. And this is a service medal.
Okay. And these two you get it after the World War II.
After,
Okay. You keep it very, very shiny, huh? You keep it very shiny, very clean.
Design.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Yeah. And most of the return soldier is very healthy. How old are you? May I know that? How old are you? How old are you?
How old am I?
89.
Too old.
Too old. You forgot the age, huh? Yeah.
I'm now 94.
Wow, 94.
94.
Fantastic. You're still healthy and
yes, not too bad.
All the family members still, respect you.
I have
you're doing the
grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I have quite a few of those. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. 廣東話你仲識講廣東話係咪啊？
係。Because I was born in Hong Kong.
Oh, in Hong Kong.
My mother was Siap, so we used to speak Cantonese at school. Siap at home.
Yeah. I also come from Hong Kong，講廣東話。
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah. 你咁仲記得你啲仔同埋孫有冇人仲識得講廣東話啊？你啲仔同埋孫仲有冇人識講廣東話？唔識。When they go to school，好少同我啲啊。你可以記得講廣東話，介紹下你自己用廣東話介紹下好唔好啊？用廣東話介紹下自己好唔好啊
？There's not many Chinese at the time because they all。
唔係，你而家講幾句啦，關於你喺邊度死喺邊度啊？幾時嚟到香港啊之類，可唔可以介紹下自己啊？介紹一下自己啊
？Yeah，
用廣東話喎。
廣東話 OK，but 普通話 no，because Hong Kong those days way back it's not compulsory。 now you must learn Mandarin.
I know.
Before, no.
例如話，你幾時嚟到香港啊？咩年？幾年喺香港出世嘅係嘛？你香港出世係嘛？
邊個啊？
你係咪喺香港出世㗎？
香港出世。
啊。
So I was told that.
I
don't know.
咁你幾多歲由香港嚟澳洲啊？
My father had 3 wives. Okay.
Oh.
Number one wife, son.
哦，你係大太太嘅仔。
A brother and sister here, but the sister belongs number 2 wife. Another son belongs number 3 wife.
Okay.
You know, Chinese like it.
Okay.
You know, it's sort of a prestige.
I know.
The more wives you have, the more respect you get. Okay.
你係長子的孫喎，係嘛？長子的孫即係大仔大老婆嘅仔叫做長子嘛，的孫啦係嘛？長子的孫。You understand? You are the biggest mother's son. 長子。
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you understand 長子啊？ You still remember? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I was adopted. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. 你冇機會再叫啲仔啊孫去學廣東話嗬？佢仲有好多民族嘅學校你可以去學噶嘛？
好多舊時香港好多嗰啲疍家人咧，they have too many children. So happy to adopt them out.
Okay.
I could be one. I never know. I don't know.
Yeah. OK. 咁你爸爸喺澳洲抑或後尾翻返去
？market 間。
OK。咁另外兩個媽媽都係喺澳洲係嘛？
媽媽he brought his second wife here.
OK.
Number 1 wife
in Hong Kong.
My mother in Hong Kong.
OK.
So he brought the second mother here, myself, to stop the other and jealous. Okay. So.
Okay. And then the third mother as well.
That's the old man. Okay, I think I better go soon. Gary.
Okay. 好，今日好多謝嘅訪問啊！我哋咧Hamilton Chan，OK， 我哋嘅二戰老兵。Thank you very much for your interview 啊！Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, talking to you. Okay.
Yeah.